top of that amplifier.
Sure.
That's a manual for all of your equipment. Okay, so we're going to start with the rack real quick. The amplifier on the top has, you see, two knobs. So that's two different channels that are supposed to be going to the speakers, the monitor speakers on the stage. That's the part I'm working on right now. I don't have those connected for what reason, I don't know yet. I'm going to troubleshoot that. Okay, then the second amplifier here, you have four knobs. Each one of these knobs is a channel being used. This fourth one is an unused channel, so it's a spare channel. If you want to do something else in the future, you could do that with a fourth amplifier channel. Where we have 3 rows of speakers, 2 speakers in each row. So knob 1, knob 2, knob 3 is going to control the volume for each of those rows of speakers right here. Okay, you see the fourth one I have turned down.
Can you turn on to show how they look like?
The sound?
The sound, yeah, we'll run some sound in just a moment.
Okay.
Yep. I'm just familiarizing you with what's here in the rack, so you kind of know what to troubleshoot. Let me start with, actually, let's just start with the on-off. This is my wireless router here, and you guys can bring your own wireless router if you like. I'm gonna digress.
Wireless router is for?
That wireless router right now is not connected to the internet. There's no internet service to it. It's just a router that you give a name to. And this is communicating with the mixer.
Okay.
So if I hook my iPad up to this router, give me a moment here. Okay, right now I'm connected. And whatever I do here, I'm just gonna go. This is the main screen, left and right. Now on my mixer, if you see channel 2, if I'm moving up the slider, okay.
Oh my God.
Okay, so now I can go in the room and mix everything.
Wow.
Okay, this app is free. Okay, it's called VISI Remote.
Wow.
We can do everything. Not just the faders, we can do the equalizers, the compressors, all the fine tools on that you can do from your iPad. This is great if you're a musician and you're on the stage and you want to tune your monitors. I would go to, I'm going to bring this a little closer. I have this button called Sends, and right now I'm on the main screen. When I push Sends, now I can tell it, I want this as Mix 1. Mix 1 is the monitor on the stage. So now everything here is only being sent to that monitor. It doesn't affect what's happening in the room. So now I can walk up on the stage and say, oh, I need a little more of my guitar in the monitor. I can't hear the singer. I want a little bit more of the singer, and you push the volumes up the way you like.
Can it be like multiple people doing it?
It can.
Okay.
You can have, I believe, up to 10 devices connect to this at the same time.
Like,
There's a danger about that.
I turn me up and someone turns me down.
in the middle portion.
Everybody that has one of these needs to know what they're doing and how they're affecting everybody else. I've run into that where, why can't I hear my monitor? It was fine a minute ago. Somebody has selected the wrong button and turned it off.
Can we set a password for that connection?
Yeah. Yeah. You password protect it when you set up your router.
So it's iOS only?
iOS only, yeah. I don't believe that there's I do not believe there's a Soundcraft app for Android. Yeah. Okay. So you can see now. I just wanted to show you this, and I'm gonna power everything down now. I'm gonna do one quick step. When you connect a router to the mixer, your router's gonna have its outputs, and then this is the Ethernet, internet going in. We don't want to use that. You just want to use any one of the 4 output ports. Doesn't matter which one. It just can't be the main one coming in. So you would turn on your router and get connected with your device before you turn the mixer on. Okay, so make sure that your device is hooked up. My iPad sees the router. Now I can turn the mixer on. And when I turn the mixer on, it's going to say, okay, we're all connected. As soon as I go to this app.
So this is to the Wi-Fi connection, right?
Yep, this is just talking to this, and then this is telling Matt what to do.
So you can control from phone as well, or you think it's only
Uh,
iPad?
I don't think that there's a phone app for Visium Remote, but there may be for
iPad.
for iPad.
Oh,
So it's kind
iOS
of like
only.
perm sharing.
Yeah.
In a way.
This is only for the app usage, is that right to say?
Yeah, right now that's the only reason you would
Video
need the
doesn't
router.
go through here, I think.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
Yep, strictly that. Nobody's going to connect to the internet or take, your bandwidth won't go down unless a bunch of people in the room see your router and they're trying to connect
Can
to
we
it.
have a router without being connected to the internet just for that purpose?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep, you want a
That's great.
dedicated
That's
router.
exactly what he said.
Okay.
Okay. So
Thank you.
I have my iPad. I just opened it up,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not connected to the. It's connected to the router, but it's not on the app. So I have to find my app. This is called Visi Remote. So I'll just select the app, and then it sees on this list on the left here, it sees that there's a Soundcraft SI expression connected already. So it says, if you had more devices connected from the router, it would see all of them. So I just want to tell it that that's the one I want. So I select it, and there it is. And now I have control of the mixer.
It's so strange.
Okay, you can see the mute lights, everything. You watch the lights going out, as you mute the channel. Anything that you can do on the mixer, you can do on this app. So it's beautiful. All right, that's the fun part.
Yeah.
All right, this mixer has a soft switch on it. It's not a hard power switch. Okay, so you're gonna push it, and then push it again, I believe, or push and hold to power it off. Let's see. Okay, yeah. See, now it's blinking, and it should go off when I push it again. Okay. Push once to get it to blink. Push twice. That's just a confirm, so you don't accidentally bump it and lose the power during the service.
Yeah.
So that's a very deliberate, reason why they do that. Okay. In your rack, everything is powered up off of this unit right here. So your on switch for everything is this key. Yeah, so all right. So and it's going to turn everything on and off in a specific order. Okay. So that you don't hear any popping in the speakers and everything is powerful. Okay. So it'll take a minute. It's a little bit slow, the sequence. I believe there's an adjustment for the sequence, but I prefer to leave it slow.
Whenever this unit is not in use, when you're powering off, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. I mean, you don't have to.
Oh, right.
I work in schools and in other churches, and I've seen some sound systems that have been on for 15 years. They just live in the closet, and it's just on all the time.
That's lots of really good
I don't recommend that.
Okay.
One reason mostly. This stuff not so much, the minor electronics, but the amplifiers have fans that cool the amplifier, and those are pulling dust. And they have filters, but if they're not running, then you don't have dust getting pulled in.
So they'll power it off.
Yeah. So it's still taking its time here, and you can see the delay is going, and it'll
Do the filters need to be cleaned?
yeah, if you're using this, how many times a week would you say?
Twice.
Twice, 2 to 3 times a week. I mean, every year to 2 years. I mean, after year 1, you should check it and see if if you see significant dust buildup in there. In which case, what's that? No, you just clean it.
Can you use the compressed air?
You can.
Oh, okay.
Not right in the fans though. Just like a computer, those fans are delicate. So if you shoot the canned air and make the fan spin, sometimes the ball bearings in there aren't meant for that speed. Okay, so you can wreck the fan doing that. All right, so everything's now off. All right, you'll see the link. This is just showing that we've got protection and power, and everything is linked up and ready to go.
What's this key for?
This is a lock for the drawer. So this is for your microphones or anything you want to keep kept, so it doesn't walk away.